BoyTalk.com.
Hi. Okay, we're on. This is our first show.
This is it?
This is it. We're on. Tap, tap. You know, are we? Hey!
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Andrea, would you like to introduce yourself?
yes. First of all, this is Ramona Frances. She's in charge here. If something goes wrong, don't blame me. I just want to make that clear going forward. My name is Andrea Robinson. I've been a resident of Madeira for 20 years, and I've been to centralvalley.com a few times to watch their shows and be a guest. And finally, Ramona and I had this brainstorm of getting our own show. So, actually, neither one of us was really adventurous enough to do it, though. We had to have somebody else to do it with us, or we weren't going to do it. So
We weren't
she got nominated.
adventurous enough to do it solo.
Right.
And as far as the brainstorm goes, it was her brainstorm.
Was it? I
Yes.
don't think so.
Oh, yes. Well,
Actually, it was hers. You know why? Because she came up with this idea over a year ago. Totally. Okay,
Oh.
well, let's have a big old fight. Okay. No. Okay. Shall we show our picture here?
okay.
Okay, we have a picture in the Madeira Tribune, which I don't think you can see, but there it is anyway. I'll hold it up so they can zoom in on it. You know, Ramona is a photojournalist. She's a terrific artist. She's a photographer. She draws beautiful paintings. Can you draw a
Ooh.
painting? No, you paint beautiful paintings. She's an incredible person. I've known her for quite a while, and this is kind of our dream come true. And we do have a statement of purpose here. Do you want to read the statement of purpose about this?
Okay, our statement of okay, we want to invite people to share their joy and their passions, whether it's in the arena of art, writing, drama, volunteering, music, service, prosperity, or, and this is shop talk, photo reporting, newspaper, human interest. Okay, does that cover
Is
it?
that a shop
Oh,
talk term?
oh. And then your
Oh, my
contribution.
idea is to have fun. I don't care what we do. As long as we're having a good time, I'm in favor of it. So basically, we want to find out the secret of life. I think I already know what it is. And I think it's just to have the best possible time that you can have. And that's it. Okay. And I think if you have a lot of fun, you won't have heart disease and all this other stuff, because you can't, if you don't have stress in your life, that takes care of about 90% of the illnesses that everybody has. So that's why we wanted to get together and do this, okay? Now,
Did you have a question for me?
Did I have a question about the shop
Yes,
talk?
yes.
Oh, well, what do you mean shop talk, human interest?
Oh, shop talk.
Oh.
You can ask me the secret
Yeah.
of life.
Yes, what is the secret of life?
Let's find out.
Okay, cool.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, our first guest is not here yet, so we're going to be blunt and honest and tell you that. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the other article in this newspaper besides us. Right underneath it, it says here, Nuts and Bolts helps pet owners. Now, Nuts and Bolts does not refer, and it's this big article down here. Nuts and Bolts does not refer to building a kennel for your pet. It refers to a rescue organization in Madeira that is completely awesome. I personally know the lady that's in charge of it. They do incredible work. They bring in the most hopeless dogs, find them homes, rehab them, work with them, and just do incredible things. And I remember one time I had adopted 6 feral cats, I didn't know they were feral when I got them. The lady was saying, oh, I have all these cats, I'm going to take them to the pound unless someone adopts them. So I said, I'll find them a good home. And when I got them into my house, I discovered that they were completely off the screen. You couldn't handle them. And Nuts and Bolts came over to my house, and they had those big old gloves, which I wouldn't have even thought of. But, you know, have you ever had a cat scratch? I mean, it's scary. No, you haven't?
I was going to say never, but that wouldn't be true, of course.
Really?
Yes, I grew up on a farm. Yes, lots of scratches. I probably have some permanent marks. Scratch right there, but not from a cat.
Okay. So I was totally terrified of these cats once I got them into my home, and I called Nuts and Bolts, and they came out, and I don't know if I'm allowed to reveal the name. I guess I do, because here's her picture. Her name is Vendetta. She came over and she saved me from my own cats, and it was really a good thing that she did.
May I interject something here?
Okay.
Okay. Andrea is speaking from her passion. Andrea is a dog whisperer, but that's probably a term that's been overused. However, she has a natural talent and passion for working with animals and working with people to train animals and to bring out the best in animals. Am I saying it right? In fact, I met Andrea after interviewing her for a story that made the front page of Madera Tribune. It's been several years now, but she didn't want me to get into the nitty-gritty of it and some of the finer details, but that was the best part of the story. It turned out fine. She also showed up in the Kalinga paper. This is Kalinga is another part of the valley, a little town where she once lived.
Right. I lived there for about 10 years. And that's where I started getting interested in dog training. And it happened when I bought a home, and this stray dog showed up running around the neighborhood. So I had a fence and I had a yard. So I said, okay, I'll bring the dog in and I'll find the owner. So I called the number on the license, and I got connected this dog with the owner. So everything was great. And then, of course, I brought in another stray dog and got a home for that. And then I started getting stray dogs that didn't have licenses, so there was no one to call. And then next thing I knew, the kids in the neighborhood were bringing me rabbits and dogs and moles and birds and I don't know what all. And I ended up, honestly, I was afraid of turning into a collector. And so I had to learn how to adopt them out and everything. And that's when I first started getting into dog training. But it's still a passion today. I really do think we can communicate better with our pets if we know what we're doing.
Andrea, do you remember what happened yesterday on the way to the studio?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you brought that up. Okay, so we were innocently trying to leave here yesterday because we had a guest spot on the Buzz. And as we were walking down the stairs, we saw this dog running up the middle of the road in the middle of traffic. And nobody else was paying too much attention to it, but I looked at that dog's body language and I thought, you know what, I can probably get that dog. Most of them, when they're running down the street, they run away. There's nothing you can do. You can't call them. They won't come.
1 minute. We found this dog, or this dog was on the corner of Olive and and Van Ness.
Right.
So if there's someone that is missing a male, Border Collie, youngish, they looked at its teeth at SPCA. We may have had your dog. Go ahead.
Yeah, we stole your dog. Okay, get used to it. I mean, you know, no. If you lost a dog and I stole it, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was just running around, and it had this. Anyway. So anyway, I got a hold of the dog, and then we kind of trapped it in CentralValley.com, which was not appreciated by everybody, but they were pretty cool about it. You know, they have a little gate up front, and what?
I heard our audience laughing at you when you said
at
that.
Me?
Yes,
why would you laugh?
Big. We have a really big audience.
We have 2 people in the audience, and they're both guests. But hey, we're hoping to do better next week. It'll get better, I promise you. But anyway, we got this dog, and this was such a sweet dog. I mean, he rolled over, let me pet his belly and everything. Ramona ran down the street and bought him a leash. And we did turn him into the SPCA, and we got the number so we can follow up and make sure that no harm comes to that dog. They have a period of time, I guess, where they got to give them their shots and make sure that they're healthy and try to find the owner. But next week when I come back, I will bring a picture of that dog, and we'll put it on our show, so if you want him, you could adopt him. Maybe the owner, hopefully, will find him. I'm pretty sure they're looking for him, and they won't be too mad at him for getting away. But, yeah, that was fun, huh? Plus, it put us behind schedule for the show.
Oh, well.
I don't know about you.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
So what's next on our agenda?
Well, we do have a guest coming up. We got a few more minutes of opening dialogue. I just wanted to know what made you interested in starting this show? Remember when you first told me they had asked you to start a show? This is a long time before I ever even knew about this place.
Creativity. Also did a lot of interviewing for the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I used a recorder. Didn't last long because it was more work. It was like you had to translate from a recorder.
Right.
And to bypass that step, I learned kind of a abbreviated shorthand, my own language.
For you young people out there, in the olden days, we actually had to write stuff down. I know that may become as a shock, but, you know, if you watch us old people, you'll find out in short order how the world used to be. But anyway, that was because you were a journalist. That's why you were interviewing people, or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's I got hired to write, and then later on it developed into photography. But I'll save that for another time.
Okay.
Or not.
I thought you were a born photographer. I thought you had been doing it since you were like 2.
No, I thought I was a born writer, but no, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Well, you sure took off with it.
Well, yes, there were 2 kinds of writing. Again, shop talk. Inside that we would call it fluff writing, and it was like to fill a space with events that were going on. And then there was in-depth writing, and people tend to avoid that a little bit because it's more work. And you could write 3 or 4 fluff stories and satisfy the publisher. I hope anybody listening doesn't hold this against me.
Yeah, right. If you're from the Madeira Tribune, you might want to change the channel and go elsewhere as she confesses, okay, to the fluff writing. God, Ramona, I always thought of you as like this high-quality journalist, and now I find out you do the lazy man's fluff writing.
Well, I did, but I'm rather proud. I didn't consider my article about you fluff.
No, it wasn't. There's nothing fluffy about it. Well, the dog in the picture was kind of fluffy.
Yes.
Don't you think? It was
Yes.
an Irish wolfhound room.
I'm not sure that I took that picture, but no matter.
Oh,
No
you
matter.
took all the pictures.
Oh,
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
I did. Okay, I'll take
You know,
credit.
my dog training business wasn't all that big, and so they did not send out a big team to cover my my business or anything. It was just Ramona, okay?
That's right.
Oh, but she does great vegetables. You know.
I was an agriculture and an art writer primarily, but there's also the human indoors, which I also covered. But that's how it was in small papers. In big papers, you have your own genre. And in small papers, I don't like using cliches because I was a cliche police in writing, but you wear many different hats. That is a cliche, and I am using it.
Oh, well, you know, such is life, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm really glad I got to know you, and I got to know you before I ever met you because your artwork was hanging on the wine trail. And I'm not saying I was a wino. I'm just saying that I was on the wine trail. And I thought your stuff was so beautiful that when I met you, I was so happy. Because I'm one of those people that reads the sign, like who signed it. And, you know, I noted your name down and couldn't really afford any of your stuff, but still. It was worth it to know who it was.
She's been really, really nice. You get?
Yeah.
She's nice.
Yeah.
Very
But
nice.
so now I know her, so she's giving me stuff for free. Okay, so if you like really fine art, just get to know Ramona because eventually she's going to move and she's going to have to give something away. So go for it. You know, that's my advice anyway. Yeah. All right.
Very
so,
cute.
yeah.
Very cute. Okay.
I think we're, I'm trying to see. Oh, I should say this. I put Billy's name on the credits for cameraman, but it's Mike today. So let's give it up for Mike.
Oh,
Yay.
yes.
Good job. Good job.
Mike.
I feel
Oh.
sorry, man.
Oh, would you like to say something about Oakland, the musician Oakland?
Yes, we
Bloodworth?
use our theme music from Oakland Bloodworth. He's an amazing local talent, and it's OKLIN, Oakland Bloodworth, and he's awesome. And he is going on tour. You know, he's got some big plans for going.
Oh, and we hope to have him
Yeah.
on this summer. He's
Yeah.
actually, it was such a joy when we heard that he is busy, busy, busy and couldn't come in because there was a time when he was not busy,
Yeah.
busy, busy.
So we did the next thing and stole his music for our show. And
Ah.
we did get permission for it after the fact, but what can I say? No, we did.
Oh.
Trust me, we did.
And we're using they're using Andrea, they're using my artwork. They're
Where?
using, it's the
Oh, our
river.
background. Our river.
This is the San Joaquin River. And the portion of it close to Fresno, where this is being recorded, is the natural divider between Madera and Fresno County.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes,
love
I
it.
have fall pictures. I went out near Firebaugh to take the ones with the golden colors just recently, past fall. And that was fun. And crawled down in the river. That has over by Firebaugh, which is eastern Fresno County. Well, it's on the edge of, it's where Fresno, Madera counties come together. And it's, what is it, the western edge of Fresno County. Lots of history. There used to be ferries that went up and down the river in the early 900s. I am not an historian.
That's
I
okay.
took to my word.
She's a
I'm
photo
not-
historian.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
Oh, well, storyteller. That's what I am. I'm a storyteller. I think
Yeah,
you're too.
okay, I think we can end the show now because we did finally get the secret of life. Oh, yay. You know? Okay, so what I want to say is if you want to text in your questions or comments for the guest, my phone is 559-675-8005, and we can give you a prize if you do. And here we are. The purpose of this show is to find out what's fun for you, and we will obviously be sharing what's fun for us. So we hope you like the show.
Passion, art, creativity.
Hi, this is Charles Scott, owner of Future Prospects Sports. Thanks for watching the Central Valley Buzz. Drop by Future Prospects and see our baseball and softball training facility.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com. For Italian cuisine, you've grown up knowing that DiCicco's in Clovis has the best. Now, for grown-ups, DiCicco's Lounge at Clovis and 4th in downtown Clovis for your after-work relaxation and all of your special events needs. DiCicco's Clovis Lounge.
Can't find a copier or printer that fits your needs? Are the costs for printing just too high? A+ Business Systems focuses on what you need. A+ Business Systems will reduce downtime with automated alerts via email, notifying us when your printer is low on supplies, all for low, affordable monthly costs. Have you ever had a desk looking like this? A+ Business Systems will set up paperless office electronic document management software where you store every important document. With A+, there's no worry about digging archived documents. Our electronic filing system provides the speed and efficiency to search and retrieve documents to meet the demands of modern-day businesses. Learn more about A+ Business Systems, software, services, and more at apluscopiers.net or call us at 559-442-3564.
Black MP makes up for nutrients lost to filtering, pasteurization, and processing, and it provides the probiotics and humic and fulvic minerals that can lead to optimized functioning of all the body's cells and systems, increased energy levels, and overall enhanced health and well-being. A scoop of Black MP in 16 ounces of water once or twice a day can help you achieve your health and performance goals. For more information, go to our website, blackmp.net, or call us at 559-799-9879.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell's Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell's Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell's Smog when you need it through the registration zone.
Central Valley Talk.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. Our first guest today is Kanina Johnson. She is one awesome lady. I saw her one time. You know where I saw you?
Where you saw me at?
I did see you
Where
on
you saw
Mike and Athena's show.
Yeah.
I know. We were on
yeah.
their show. I was trying, before we went on their show, I was like, who the heck are these people? Let me go watch their show because I don't want to go on a show if somebody's really mean. You know, like if they ask you hard-hitting questions, I'm like, I cannot go that day if you're going to be giving me a hard time. So, I want to watch the show and see if they're nice people. And then you were on their show, and I was like, I really like that girl. And I remembered your name. But anyway, do you want to tell everybody what happened last night when I called you? That was so
You know
bizarre.
what? I want to say this. First of all, this is their first show. Aww. And I give all praise to my Heavenly Father because I was the first guest. I am the first guest on their show. And if you're watching me, you know that I have a here on Central Valley Talk. My show is Kanina's BS. That BS stands for Kanina's Best Solution. My show airs at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturdays. But I was phoned last night, and it was probably about 8 o'clock last night. 7:30 or 8 o'clock last night. And if you ever phone me, you know a lot of times you're going to go to a voicemail because my phone number is worldwide. So I actually screen my calls. Call came through to me last night. I had no idea who the call was. I looked at the phone and something said to me, when I say something, I'm very spiritual. When I say something, that something was a tuition. Came to me and it says, answer that call. Answer that call. So I hit and I said, hi, Kanina speaking. And once I said, hi, Kanina speaking, I held on for a couple of seconds. The phone went dead. And then probably about within a minute, I had a call come back from the same number. And I said, hi, Kanina speaking. And she was on the line and she says, hi, Kanina, I would love to have you on my show. I've been watching you and the different things like that. And I was like, you know what? Let me say this to you. She did apologize to me. She says, Kanina, I'm so sorry for calling you this late. And I say, you know what? And she explained to me why she was calling me. And I was like, I normally not answer my call. I normally don't answer my calls. I send them to voicemail, especially this time of the evening. I would not answer my call. I'm in the process of actually with my family and been to cook dinner, but I had a urge to, I had that intuition, this voice saying, answer that call, answer that call, answer that call. And I answered the call, and I truly believe we are divine connected.
Yes, I do too. Call. Because the thing is, I wasn't going to call. In fact, I had thought of it and I said, no, I can't do that. It's too late and blah, blah. And something told me, no, you need to call. And I was like, what? Call? It's really, it's really kind of rude to call at this time. So I was like, okay. And then when you said, I had something telling me to answer the call, I was like,
that's the vibe. Okay. Y'all know me. I'm all godly. Right? I'm spiritual. And I want to say this to you. It was truly 100% divine connection because I would not have answered that call. Yeah. And I was like looking at the number, said Madeira. I was like,
who is that?
It was like, answer that call. Pick that phone up. And I was like, hi, Kanina speaking.
I know.
You was on the other line.
Well, we're here because this show's all about having fun. It's all about sharing your passion and your dreams. You are living your dream.
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
we want to know, it's got to be something to be a life coach the way you are. what does it feel like to help those people? There's got to be a reason to go through all that stuff with people and, work it, because I know that people have different areas of resistance. And how does that make you feel to help people, and how did you get started in this?
Well, first of all, you made a comment that I said it's my life purpose. So I do want to, since I'm speaking, I am living on purpose. And the reason I say that I'm living on purpose is because I really love to help people, and I love to empower people to be their best. And as I look back, first of all, we all are gifted with a purpose. We're all gifted with a purpose. And as I look back, even back in elementary school, I try to tell kids what to do and how to do it. And it's like, well, I didn't really know what I was talking about. And then as I grew older, I'm saying this as an adult and living my purpose. But when I look back and I'm like, wait a minute, I was doing this, I've been doing this. And the main thing is I am a local business owner, been a local business owner for the last 18 years. I've also, one of my main business is, I work completely behind the scenes in my main business, but my heart and my purpose is in life coaching. And I realized that I'm living on purpose because I can be in just a social environment, just a friendly environment, a friendly environment anywhere. And I'm always, if somebody feels down or sad or depressed or don't know their way, I'm the one that's always the life show. I'm always be like, oh, don't do that. This is how you do it. And then as back in 2004, I started searching for life answers. Even though I was successful, had gained success, but I gained it unconscious. And as I look back, I'm like, oh my God, because, I got into training. First of all, I'm a licensed and certified by Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is the living master of personal development. He's a living master. He's a true living master, and he was featured in the film, in the book, the blockbuster, The Secret. And so as I was learning him and learning from other people, trainings that I was getting and spending thousands of dollars, I was like, oh my God, that is exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I've been doing. And so as I spend the money to raise my level of awareness and study, it's like, this is what I'm doing. So I was so compelled to be a transformational coach, to help other people transform their life on purpose. And I also was empowered to write my book, Walking Your Power.
That's awesome.
And God knows I never, how a lot of people say, oh, I always want to write a book. I always want to write a book. I can honestly say I never wanted to write a book.
The book came out, though.
And I was compelled, and so wrote my book. So my book is talking about life, because let me let y'all, because I'd be taking y'all show
No,
over.
it's a good
But
let Ramona see this, because she hasn't seen that yet.
my book is actually talking about life, because life operates in an orderly manner by law. And when I realized this, because I was doing it all along, but when I realized it and paying other people thousands of dollars to teach me, that's what I've been doing. So I was so compelled to share what I've learned with the world.
Right,
And that's
good for
why
you.
I'm living on purpose. And I know that I'm living on purpose.
Well, I know you are too, or you wouldn't have picked up my call yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by this, how to fall in love with yourself.
Oh, yeah.
How to fall in love with yourself and manifest your what is my title? How to fall in love with.
You have to read the book.
Yeah.
Believe me, I wrote the book. I can honestly.
I got that.
I can
Teasing
honestly
you.
say I did. I know you teasing me. I can honestly say I didn't have a ghostwriter. I actually wrote a book and everything on my book. But believe me, I love my book. I have my own personal book. I didn't bring it, but it's all like the pages all down. Because I wrote my book, but I also will read my book. I will open my book up and say wherever I open up to, that means that's what I need to hear. But she's saying how to fall in love with yourself and manifest your true potential. First of all, before you fall in love with yourself or help anybody to manifest their true potential, you have to love yourself.
Isn't there a taboo, I think conscious or unconscious, isn't there a taboo against that sort of thing? Because it sounds vainglorious.
Against what?
Oh, against oneself. I mean, just in our training through life.
Okay.
And I'm with you on this, but I'm playing the advocate here.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Great question. Because a lot of people, a lot of our viewers want to know this. And her main thing is, it's like how to fall in love with yourself. Because you know what? First of all, I help everybody to understand the power of your mind. Mind is movement. First of all, that's us. This world is a thought world. It's a thought. Everything and thought. Think. And what have happened is unconsciously, just the way her question is, why would you fall in love with yourself? You know why she asked that question? Because it has been taught that we are not to love ourselves. We are to put the focus on everybody else. But let me say this to you. You are to love yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. You must love yourself and fall in love with yourself before you love anybody else. Right. And in order to fall in love with yourself, you must understand who you are. Well, and a lot of people don't really.
I remember Bob Proctor. I was in the movie The Secret. I love him. It was almost like I knew him. Like as soon as I saw his face, I don't think I'd ever seen it or heard him before, but it was like I knew him. And he goes, I love myself. I want to kiss myself. Mwah! And then he says, I'm not talking about conceit. And that's the difference. That's the difference, because I know people who are conceited and they love themselves. I mean, there's no question.
Yeah,
but
I'm
they
not talking
hate
about
everybody
that.
else.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Guess what?
What?
That's not love. That's
Yeah.
not love.
What do you?
Well, we're gonna
okay,
say
okay.
you know what? I just love you so much, and I love both of you all. And I'm just gonna put myself. I'm just gonna put myself. I'm gonna come back. I will come back and do another segment because I'm gonna make segment with you all. So yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna give you viewers some more love.
All right, cool. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for, to have love it up. No.
Love it up.
We don't want to love it up too much. I mean, we got to have the right people, for sure.
All right.
So, I think Mike's trying to tell us something, or okay, he's telling us that we have to kind of wrap it up and get ready for commercial, honey. That's what pays the bills.
I'll be back. Yeah.
This segment brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company, where milled 100% whole grain flour and baking from scratch is our way of life. Great Harvest Bread Company, Champlain and Parent.
For all of your real estate needs, call Mike Briggs Properties, 559-486-6758, or check us out at MikeBriggsProperties.com.
For Italian cuisine, you've grown up knowing that DeCicco's in Clovis has the best. Now, for grown-ups, DeCicco's Lounge at Clovis and 4th in downtown Clovis for your after-work relaxation and all of your special events needs. DeCicco's Clovis Lounge. Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member, or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
Are you currently shopping for solar? Give Solar Negotiators a call. You see, what they do is they fill downtime at a reduced rate to make sure that you always get the best deal. Don't find out later that you could have bought your solar for thousands of dollars less. Call Solar Negotiators.
If you're looking to go solar with confidence and have someone represent you in this transaction, give Solar Negotiators a call at 844-OWN-SOLAR or visit solarnegotiators.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at magnoliaparkassistedliving.net.
You have sleep questions? Mattress Land Sleep Fit has real answers. Oh, I feel like people need a map to find their way around some mattress stores.
No, what people actually need is BedFit. It's a diagnostic system that maps your body for you. It measures your height, your weight, your distribution of weight. It actually measures your lumbar curve and how flexible that is, along with a little bit of pain questions, and we're going to find the right fit for you.
The right fit for me?
The right fit for you.
Shouldn't have bought that GPS.
Yeah, it would be a bad move on your part.
Mattress Land Sleep Fit. The right bed, the right experience, the right price.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents of Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. The value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Okay, so we're back, guys. Thanks for waiting. Peggy, did you have any questions? We have a studio audience member. Do you have any questions about The Secret, Bob Proctor, anything she's saying about self-love, anything? I know you've been going through some of that too.
Purpose of life. What is the purpose of life?
The purpose of life? The purpose of life is life. Woo-hoo! That's the purpose of life. And I think more, you asked me the question, what is the purpose of life? And I said love. I think you more are asking me, what is the purpose of an individual life? I think that's what she's asking me. I think that's,
that makes sense.
I think that's really what she wants. And so, first of all, the purpose of life is love and creation. Okay? God is love. God is spirit. We are here as humans to co-create with God.
And each other, because we're all connected.
Yeah, we're here to co-create with God, and as individual spirits, we're individual spirits. Even though we're connected with God and we're connected one with the universe, we all has been given a purpose, and only you yourself can discover your purpose. Like, I'm a transformational coach, you know, and I am living on purpose. I'm just not carrying a title. So I'm a transformational coach, and I know that I'm living on purpose, and I explained that in the first part, that I understand why I'm living on purpose, because I can be in any situation. I look back as in my childhood, I was the one that always tried to empower other people. But just to give you all in the viewers example to actually understand how to discover purpose, because no one can discover your purpose. Even though I'm a coach, I'm a life coach, success coach, transformational coach, whatever you want to call me, and I'm very intuitive, but it is not my job, and my it's not really. You get some people go, I can tell you this, and if they tell you that, they lying. Because the only person that can discover your purpose is yourself. I, as a transformational coach, can give you guidelines to discover your purpose, but I cannot discover your purpose for you. But in order to discover your purpose, just think about, what do you love to do? What do you do all the time? What do you do naturally?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do you find true about following your bliss that's kind of led you to your life purpose?
Well, follow your bliss, that was coined by Campbell.
Right,
What was
right.
his-
Joseph Campbell.
Yeah, well, I think it's really important. And I used to discount it as a kid that was training, childhood
Right,
training.
right.
Discount what you really love. And I didn't, as a kid, I didn't value art. It was something I was good at. But I was suspicious of what other people told me. But the truth is, I really did love it and was good at it, at least.
What do you mean
know.
you were suspicious? Like, even though they
Well-
were telling you your art was worthless, you still kind of thought it was good?
Well,
Or-
no.
what was
People were nudging me to do that, but I thought, oh no, just because I'm good at it doesn't mean it has worth. And
well.
and so, but anyway, I'm over that now.
Yeah, we see it. I mean, now, I don't know if you've ever seen her paintings, but she's amazing.
No,
She's
no,
incredible.
no.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is, as a kid, you was getting that acknowledgement. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, and I did not embrace that.
And let me ask you
acknowledgement.
this. So you do paintings and you do drawing. Is that what you love?
Photography, absolutely.
Okay. Like I said, I can't tell her life purpose, but what I hear from her, she's living on purpose. That's her
right.
purpose.
Oh.
That's her purpose. And what happens is, a lot of people, when they're living on purpose and they doing things on purpose and they not aware of it, they go, oh, nobody would pay me this. Nobody would pay me to
right.
draw. Nobody would do that. Let me tell you, this is $1 million secret.
Listen up, people.
Exactly. When you think that and you living on purpose and it comes easy to you and you
Do
love it, that's your $1 million ticket to life.
Right on. I agree.
Because
Here.
you love to do it. First of all, you love to do it. You're great at it.
She really is.
Do those paintings, and when you do those paintings, put your worth on it. Don't let somebody tell you, if you want to charge $10,000 for one painting and you feel that that's your worth, you put that $10,000. It's billions and billions of people out there, and someone would pay that $10 million or that $1 million or that $30,000 for a painting. Just like someone with me. I mean, it's like you're talking to Kanina, whatever. But if I put my value on my worth to help other people, I may charge you $10,000, $20,000. Let's just say I charge you $100,000, but I'm giving you worth that can take you and help you advance yourself throughout life. Just like Bob Proctor. I paid Bob Proctor thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
paid other mentors thousands and thousands. I'm gonna leave it at Bob Proctor right now because I'm licensed and trained by Bob Proctor. Instead of when I had that money and I paid him cash, and I was like, I'm gonna buy me a mobile home, but instead of buying me a mobile home, I gave it to Bob Proctor. Guess what? I do not regret not one penny that I gave to Bob Proctor, because it empowered my life for life, and it helped me to empower others where I can become wealthy. So, you know what? Your best asset is you. Not in material things, not buying like homes, cars, or whatever. Your number one asset is you.
Now, you mentioned money. I want to say,
Woo!
right on. You
Yeah!
Does that answer your question?
Yeah! Yeah!
Right on. So, it's funny about money, because I think sometimes people throw money into something hoping that'll change their lives. But I think that you must have known that it was going to be well spent. You didn't have any hesitation or fear about it.
No. I love to read. I love to. Matter of fact, Bob Proctor is the one motivated to write my book.
Yay!
And I am a published author. But no, money is a tool to help us live comfortable. And I love money. I love money. And that's another taboo against money. You know, people be like, you love money? The love of money is evil. No, it's not. The love of money, that's if you have the right relationship with money. And for me, you know, it's not like I got to have money because I want this nice car, I want this nice thing. I like money because I love money because it helped me a little comfortable. But one thing about me, I know money is a tool. You are to love people and use money.
And it represents energy, doesn't it?
Right on.
It's what.
Right on.
It's something that keeps moving. It's fluid. We think it's something tangible, but
it's not.
It's not.
It's not. I love money. I love to take people. I love to go out to. If I go out to dinner, I love to be the one sit at the table and pay for people's meal. I love to do that. That's just love. It's love.
Now, you said something to me, money is a state of mind, which I then wrote down on a piece of paper and stuck on my wall because I thought it was so profound. Money is a state of mind. It's your flow.
It's energy.
You know?
Money is currency, and currency is energy. Yes, no doubt.
Yes, but it took my whole life, it seems, to come up with that, because if I had told myself that in my 20s, you know, it wouldn't have made any sense. It makes sense now.
That's exactly what I teach and I focus on. I have a mastermind group, and you can go to find me out at www.kaninajohnson.com. And my main mastermind group is how to attract wealth and total life prosperity.
Right.
Total life. Yes.
You told me that what do we have, 1 minute?
Go.
Now,
See, they just love me. They just love me.
So, Ramona, you said you were around wealthy people as a younger person, but it didn't mean anything to you at that time.
No.
Like Frederick Lehrman does the consciousness of money or whatever.
Even
classes.
In the Caribbean.
You know, I don't know. I guess it's because sometimes some of us see people who love money so much that they neglect people. So then we think, well, we better stay away from money because then we're going to be like, oh, we don't want that.
I want to say this because we got to wrap it up. What have happened is it's a paradigm. Because we see things as money is the love to all evil and stuff like that. Money is not. It just is. We are to love people and use money. We use that money to love other people. And, you know, we got to wrap it up. I know you all just love me. I just love being
Well, we want you to come back another week.
Yes.
We're going to be here every Tuesday from 2 to 3. And we want to have more superstars like Kanina come on the show. Help us out a little bit. Obviously, we don't know what we're doing, but then
we
never claimed that we did. So
nobody knows what you're doing. That's your secret. And I want to say, I truly want to say, I thank both of you all for giving me the opportunity to be on your first show and be your first guest.
Yay!
God bless.
Thank you so much.
This segment brought to you by Lomac Winery. For wine tasting in Fresno's own wine country, go to Lomac Winery.
For Italian cuisine, you've grown up knowing that DiCicco's in Clovis has the best. Now, for grown-ups, DiCicco's Lounge at Clovis and 4th in downtown Clovis for your after-work relaxation and all of your special events needs. DiCicco's Clovis Lounge. Black MP makes up for nutrients lost to filtering, pasteurization, and processing, and it provides the probiotics and humic and fulvic minerals that can lead to optimized functioning of all the body's cells and systems, increased energy levels, and overall enhanced health and well-being. A scoop of Black MP in 16 ounces of water once or twice a day can help you achieve your health and performance goals. For more information, go to our website, blackmp.net, or call us at 559-799-9879. Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
Are you currently shopping for solar? Give Solar Negotiators a call. You see, what they do is they fill downtime at a reduced rate to make sure that you always get the best deal. Don't find out later that you could have bought your solar for thousands of dollars less. Call Solar Negotiators.
If you're looking to go solar with confidence and have someone represent you in this transaction, give Solar Negotiators a call at 844-OWN-SOLAR or visit solarnegotiators.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at MagnoliaParkAssistedLiving.net.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents at Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized.
Hey, we're back. This is our guest, Peggy Gregory. She's a dear friend of both of ours. We love her.
Ramona Frances. Andrea is right here.
Hello. So this is Peggy. Peggy is with the University Women. Is that right? American Association of University Women.
Also known as AAUW.
Right, okay. And Ramona's been a follower of theirs for a long time. Both of you guys are members, right?
Correct. Yes.
Now, when I tried to join that group, I flunked out because I had not graduated from college, and
you don't have to.
now I think they changed it. But at that time, I remember I would send them a little money or something once in a while, but because I really thought it was a great idea, you know. And besides, doesn't it sound classy to be a university woman? I don't know.
Oh.
To me, it just sounds like, oh, yeah, you know. But I have now had the experience of being in college and actually graduated with an AA, so I can do my thing. But anyway,
Yeah.
Go ahead. You have some things coming up that the University Women are sponsoring in Madera?
AAUW is a civic group, a
Okay.
nonprofit group
Okay.
that promotes life for women.
Yay!
It helps, and what we're doing is we're giving a scholarship. We give a science scholarship to 7th grade girls
Uh-huh.
who are either enjoying math, science. It's called STEMs, STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering, math.
Okay.
So one of the things that we do as a member of AAUW is we do fundraisers, so we can raise money to support women, and we have a 5K fundraiser coming up. We've done a movie premiere. We're going to be doing our interviews for our Tech Trek girls that are going to apply for the scholarship. We also have International Women's Day coming up that the Madera branch is supporting. It's March 7th,
Right.
and
We'll see if we can zoom in on it. I think he's got it. Yeah.
is really
Basically, now what is this event supposed to do here?
Inter-
You got to hold it up, sweetie. He had it.
Okay.
Okay.
Look on the right monitor there. When you see it big, then you know it's on air. It's live. So you see
Sure.
now he can show you. So what is this event all about anyway? I mean, personally, what would I get out of going to this International Women's Day anyway?
Oh, you'd feel good about being a woman.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more about this. I'd also like to contribute a little bit about the history of AAUW.
Oh, okay.
There are many local branches, but actually it's a national organization. It started in 1888. It has history. Women in the, I don't know, well, it was early 1900s, fought for the right to vote. Even today, there are women on the national level who are fighting for equal pay. Our local branches have a little different focus.
The national, you mean?
Yes, but
Okay.
they're definitely linked. The focus is basically on supporting women
Right.
in our communities. And that kind of ties in with what Peggy is saying about our local, raising money for girls and sending 7th grade girls to science camp. And I am one, and I can come back to this later, that went in with a story to do kind of photo documentation of the different activities that the girls are introduced to, which include programming, creating experiments. I saw a little hovercraft that they'd created, and a girl 100 pounds or less could sit on a disc that they made that would shoot across the floor.
And that's at science camp at Fresno State.
At Fresno State. There are eight colleges and universities in California that participate, that host these girls.
But you know what? AAUW is national, but it's also an international. Because
yeah.
part of AAUW has trips, and so I signed up to go to Israel and travel with AAUW and see how Israel treats their women, which is an amazing. I went with a Nobel Prize winner for chemistry who was a woman, and we also went with the Israel University women.
And when did you do this?
Oh, I did this about 5 years ago.
Oh,
that's
incredible,
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah.
We have world travelers
it
on
was-
our show. If you've been to someplace exotic that we never heard of, please let us know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, tell us more.
Great.
Tell us more?
Yes, did you tell me about the women that you met and traveled with, or it wasn't certainly
During the
wasn't
Israel
solo?
trip?
Yes.
Oh, there were women all over America and we were all AAUW members. We traveled with the president of that organizes all of AAUW.
Okay.
And every day was a meeting with somebody that was a powerful woman. We met with the president of Tel Aviv Hospital, and we had Arab women who were coming in for the first time having a baby in the hospital. And it was very difficult to get Arabian women to even come into a hospital because they have cultural things that won't let them, and they have to be treated by a woman doctor.
Yes,
certain
cultural
things.
taboo or
Yeah, but
customs. Okay.
to travel with a group of women and see professional women in Israel, everyone has to join the army.
Right.
Women too.
Right. That's right. I remember.
Women too.
Because I went to when I was 18, and I knew people in the army, women.
Right,
you know.
right,
Yeah.
right. So women are treated, in Israel, they view that everyone should be given opportunity, because if you only give it to the men, then you're denying 50% of the brain power of the country. And
Right.
so they want to tap in all of their wealth.
Right. Right.
And we do that pretty well in America too.
We do.
But what we do as AAUW, it has been proven that right about 7th, 8th grade, girls tend to dummy down in STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering, math. For some reason, girls take a back seat. And so as a member of AAUW and of our whole group as a whole, we give a scholarship, a week at Fresno State, which, and Ramona said there's 8 universities that these girls around the whole United States, where we send 7th grade girls that show aptitude and maybe need a little support to help.
Oh, just one question. It's 8 university and colleges in California alone. So beyond that,
I thought it had to be more.
I haven't done my research. There's probably more. But it's a reflection of the kind of interest there is in supporting girls right before they enter high school, and hopefully they are influenced not to shy away from hard sciences before they enter high school. And again, we give scholarships to girls that are going into college. On the national level, and I'll soon be learning more because I haven't done the research, is there is money available for women of all ages that are interested in breaking the barriers or breaking boundaries of what's been done before. And a young woman that I've been mentoring, Elsa Mejia, wants to go into law school. She's in her early 20s. She recently became a member, and I believe that there's money available for her. So my role will be to find money, and she's no longer in high school, and she's not in the 7th grade, but she is a woman, and she is of Oaxacan heritage, and her parents are farm laborers, and she's brilliant.
And that's what, is that a minute?
Yes, sir. 1 minute to go. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that I think, personally, I think it's just a stroke of fate or grace or something that I got to go to college. My parents were educated and thought that I went to college. And I think as AAUW member, we want to support women that do not have the same opportunity.
Right on.
And if we can, we can.
So if you're interested, you can always Google AAUW. You can call me personally, and my phone number will be out there. It's 559-675-8005. We love being on the show. This is our first show. We don't know what we're doing. Don't kill the messenger. But you know what? We love doing this. We have a lot of passion in life, and we really want to share it with you. And we hope that you will call in, write in, go to the website, let us know what you would like to hear about, and we'll be on the show. All right?
Thank you for having me as
Thank
your
you
guest.
for being here.
No,
You're my best friend.
Namaste.
CentralValleyTalk.com